All right then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Space. So in this video we are going to cover a couple of interesting metrics for Solana and in general the market sentiment and what is going on in the market, okay? But let's first of all have a look over here. Solana eyes a rebound to $125 amid bullish momentum, and I actually do see higher prices for Solana in upcoming few weeks, but we are going to cover it very quickly. All right, so let's have a look over here. Solana is currently trading at $95.94 with market cap sitting at $41.5 billion with 24 trading volume sitting at 1.5 billion USD. All right then guys, so couple of bullish news for Solana. So of course that is for Jupiter, but obviously Jupiter is built on Solana, so that's bullish for Solana as well, right? So have a look. Just in Jupiter exchange flipped Uniswap index volume to claim #1 spot across chains. Next thing, new DEX Check IO officially integrates Solana into their AI-powered analytics platform and trading tool dashboard. So guys, these two things, in my opinion, are just a beginning for Solana, right? We saw that huge, pump from, last year, October, right? But I do believe this is just a beginning. This is like buying Ethereum at what, $80 or so. But okay, we've got that. We've got these integrations and all of that. And let's have a look now at the market dominance for Solana, okay? So that is 1 hourly time frame. I zoomed it in order to kind of understand of what is going on, right? So as we can see over here, guys, that dip in terms of dominance, that is something normal due to the fact that Bitcoin, experience retracement, right? And that sell of a news type of event, right? So as we can see over here, Solana's dominance broke already that resistance over here at 2.44%, and on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see over here, we are constantly making higher highs in terms of the dominance, right? And it looks like we are being supported on this line of support over here. But of course the retracement, as you can see over here, we've got one retracement over here and one retracement, third and the fourth one over here, right? But that doesn't change the fact that this in general is the bullish momentum for Solana's dominance, right? So it looks like Solana is going to reclaim that market dominance, and what comes with that, of course, the positive price action for Solana. So that is for hourly time frame, guys. As you can see over here, Solana reclaimed that level of $92 of resistance, and now obviously it's going to become a support, and at the moment, of course, the price is going a little bit sideways, right? It looks like we are going to be pushed down. However, that doesn't change the bullish momentum for Solana. And why do I think that, right? As you can see over here, guys, Solana's TVL is currently sitting at $2.3 billion, and if I'm going to zoom in, that fees being generated on the network are constantly growing, and of course what comes with that, the huge price action, right? Same as the volume, etc., right? So if I'm going to zoom out, guys, this is nothing in comparison to what is going to come, right? So over here, right, you might think, okay, so in terms of volume and fees, we've pretty much are higher, and why the price isn't going really, higher, right? Of course, that healthy retracement on the market is normal, so nothing to be worried about, right? However, if you are going to look over here, Solana was pretty much, a crap in comparison to, what is it now, right? And why do I think that? Have a look at monthly active developers that are constantly growing, and in general, Solana, I see Solana, being smashing $500 easily, a longer term, and 1,000 at the peak of the bull cycle. Heck, it could be even more. Okay, so now guys, let's have a look in general of what is going on in the market despite Solana, because of course, as we know, Solana's price is hugely impacted by BTC's price action, right? So whatever BTC is doing, Solana is following. Okay, so Bitcoin is making a small rebound from its drop to 38,500 to now 42k, but some people might be jumping the gun to say the bottom is in. With 12 other examples, the weekly RSI is due to the head to the orange 382 Fibonacci support zone with prices in the low 30Ks. So yes, that might happen, guys, right? And of course that is going to drive Solana much lower in terms of the price, right? But of course, if you are the believer of Solana's project, right, that is going to be a great opportunity. Let's have a look over here, guys. And I know probably you are thinking, why am I showing you all of these Bitcoin charts? But of course that is relevant, guys, because you know, if Bitcoin isn't going to do well, forget that Solana is going to do well. Okay, so that is important to cover, you know, Bitcoin as well. All right, so let's have a look. The Bitcoin monthly chart, money flow turns positive around halving for the third time since 2014, indicating the start of the second phase of the bull run. So that is going to be huge, guys, right? As we can see over here, we even had a small dip over here in the previous bull cycle, right before right after the halving, same as over here, right into the halving time, right? We had this over here. So even if we are going to drop a little bit, that's nothing, guys, in comparison to what is going to come for Bitcoin and of course Solana, right? So that's for altcoins, Solana included, of course. I'm really a huge fan of bullish crossovers. The last time the SMA 20, SMA 50 crossed the monthly chart, the bull market for altcoins started shortly afterwards. So as we can see, guys, over here, this is just a beginning, right? And that confirms pretty much my bias. Okay, so let's have a look at that chart for BTC. Bitcoin history rhymes. Last chance to accumulate before halving. As we can see over here, guys, right? This is in order to cool ourselves down. That chart basically perfectly shows up of where we are, right, and what might happen, right? Of course, that over here was a black swan, right? But as we can see over here, I would say, in my opinion, I am going to accumulate my bags until April, and after that, to being honest with you, I'm going to feel bad investing into Solana and Bitcoin and all of that, because you know, our bags should be pretty much packed over here, right? We should pack our bags much lower for Solana and other coins that we are believing in, right? So let's have a look at this thing over here, guys. Altcoin microcap peaks in previous cycles. So as we can see over here, right, if we could expect, let's say, $3 trillion for altcoin market cap, imagine what that would put Solana with number 5 ranking in CoinGecko, guys. That would be huge. Okay, so last thing, okay, Google to allow Bitcoin and crypto ETFs ads from Monday. And why am I showing you that, right? Bitcoin ETF ads everywhere at major airports and the subway. So guys, that is just the beginning, right? All of these companies will start advertising, as we can see over here, even on the airports, right? So if that money is going to flow into BTC, right, that is going to definitely flow later on into Solana, if not right away. So as we can see over here, guys, that is Bitcoin exchange reserves, and as we can see over here, is currently dipping. So you can imagine what kind of supply shock we are going to experience in the next few months, year. That will be great for Solana as well. Okay, so let's have a look finally at the Solana chart, and I'm going to give you my personal price predictions for the short term coming in few weeks, let's say, right? So that, of course, under one condition, that Bitcoin is going to do well. Okay, so it looks like we are definitely going to revisit, well, according to this, right? Nothing is definite, actually, my bad, guys. So please remember that this isn't financial advice. Okay, I'm just basically telling you what are my opinions based on what I see on the internet. So $125, right? So if we are going to go over here, right, we already reached $125 and looks like we are going to retest it, right? At least the momentum is quite strong. So we are going to retest it, right? And probably after that, probably after that, we are going to smash through that $140 level of resistance for the short term. And it could take few days, it could take few weeks, in my opinion, right? One thing for sure, you know, the proper bull run is coming in. Okay, and one thing that I'm going to show you, okay, just to put things into perspective. Okay, so that is gold over here, right? As we can see over here, let me change it to actually, not weekly, monthly. So as we can see, guys, in November 2024, this is when the ETF for gold kicked in, right? But please remember, ETF is the type of asset that could be mined further, right? But Bitcoin, of course, mathematically is, you know, designed to be deflationary, right? So if more and more money is going to be flowing into Bitcoin, you can just imagine what is going to happen with Solana. Okay, and now if you will be thinking that, you know, Solana is dipping and all of that, and you know, you are pretty much panicking, okay, please remember, guys, that, you know, Solana printed so many green months in last year, right? September, October, November, December, only green months, and of course that retracement is healthy, so nothing to be worried about. Okay, I do hope that you have packed your Solana bags, because I already did. Okay, so that's about it in this video, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed that a quick Solana update, and of course please like the content and subscribe to the channel, because that helps out the channel growth big time. Okay, and of course you are not going to miss on any Solana update. Okay, all right then, that's it in this video. Peace and love, crypto.